What's good, and welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jackson. Gonna go over Polygon, Ethereum, Bitcoin. We've seen our spring, guys, for BTC. Very exciting. We're up 8% on the day alone for Polygon. We're sitting at 245. We're sitting at a market cap of 17.34 billion. 24-hour volume. 2.08 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app, and you can grab one of the incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, $25 in crypto just for signing up through my referral. Woo! Here's Matic, guys. So we've broken out of our falling wedge pattern. We're currently in profits with our dollar cost average strategy. From our break even, we're currently up at our peak here. We're up about 7%. Very similar to this correction, guys. Falling wedge, we're dollar cost averaging. Our average price was right around this area. Boom, bounced right up into profits. So we've done that once again. Now we do have to watch our indicators here. We're creating a higher high, slightly lower high on the RSI, as well as money is flowing out on the hourly while price is pushing higher. So do keep an eye on that. I have closed 50% of my trade and I'll let the rest ride. It's about a 7% profit. I was pretty happy with that. But we could definitely see some continuation up to our first take profit zone at 252, as there is quite a lot of resistance in that area, but there is some resistance right here as well, which is the current level. If we pop over to the 4-hour time frame, we can see here on the 4-hour we are trending towards overbought, as well as the top section on the money flow. So those can indicate or move back down, or we can see consolidation. We broke out of our falling wedge, we consolidated, and we pushed higher. We're back above the EMAs. We're about to have the bullish cross, just as we did right here. Bullish cross, boom, major pump to the upside. So we're just about to have the bullish cross. So if we do see a little bit of consolidation, possible retracement, what I'm thinking is we'll hold the EMAs and then we'll push higher for our friend Matic. Extremely exciting times, guys. We broke out of our falling wedge pattern, and we're on our way to our target, which is here at 290. It was funny because I mentioned in my last video, let me know what you guys are doing. Are you waiting for 28K Bitcoin? And there's a few guys that were like, I'm not dollar cost averaging, I'm waiting for 28K. Well, they're probably smacking themselves right now. That's why I always dollar cost average on the way down, because you never know when we're going to break out. I mean, we are always pretty close to knowing on this channel, but sometimes you're going to break out before you think. And you want to be able to lock in those profits, or you want to be able to get into your trades, guys. All right, so let's pop over to Matic on the daily. So I talked about the money flow being in the floor. Beautiful bounce off our support line from our ascending channel. We're back above the EMAs. Now we're running into a major level of resistance. Look at this, guys, resistance right here. And there was a wick up right here as well. So that is a strong level of resistance coming in. Let me give it a little price target coming in here at about 245, which is our current level. If we can break that, then we can head up to our high, but we have to watch for a bearish pattern here, guys. Here's your left shoulder, here's your head. If we hit resistance, we start consolidating, we can create that right shoulder. So do keep a very close eye on that pattern on the daily time frame. So let's look at Ethereum, guys. So I talked about a throwback, guys. I said, look, we've broken down out of our pattern. However, there's a strong level of support in this area. I think we're going to see a throwback, and that's exactly what has happened here. I said there's a high likelihood we're going to see a throwback, just as we did here. We came down, we saw a throwback back up into the pattern. We saw a throwback. So what may happen here is we hit resistance and we create that reversal pattern. We may come up and hit resistance on the 20 EMA, come back down, create a double bottom, just as we did here, guys, and then we broke out back to the upside. So do keep an eye on that. If we can come up and break the EMAs, then we can head up towards the top of this descending channel, coming in at 3752. So let's look at Bitcoin, guys. I've been talking about the Wyckoff accumulation and looking for our spring. I said, look, guys, these are reversal candles. You have doji candles, shooting stars, hammer candles. Those are reversal candles. Those are signaling that the bears are running out of strength. I said, look for the spring, guys. It should come within the next couple of days, and that's exactly what we saw, just as we did over the summertime. I'm just a little bit excited. Whew. I got to channel my inner monk sometimes. Crypto is such a roller coaster. Your emotions are like but with our dollar cost average strategy, our emotions are kind of like this. When the price is coming down, we're like, oh yes. And when the price is going up, we're like, oh yes. Oh my god, I'm so corny. All right, guys, so you can see here over the summertime, we wicked down 35 days, retest 28 days, and then we had our spring, and then we had 28 days, retest, breakout. So we had our wick down 35 days, retest. Now we're having our spring, so within about 25 days time, right around February 4th, within the week of February 4th, we may see a retest where we do something like this. We come up, we see that retest, we create that double bottom, boom, we break out back to the upside once again. That is what I'm anticipating with our Wyckoff accumulation here. The bearish pattern, of course, or the bearish scenarios, we roll over, we lose this level of support, and we go lower. But as of right now, we're respecting this Wyckoff accumulation, and I do think that's the likely scenario. So do watch the 20 EMA on the daily time frame. If we pop over to our next chart, we're breaking out of our falling wedge pattern. Resistance here, fake out, fall back into the pattern, find support, break out. So if we can break out of this pattern and get back above the EMAs, then we could see continuation all the way up to 68K. However, guys, we could definitely get rejected here and see that consolidation, that Wyckoff accumulation. So do watch this level of resistance at 47.5, but I keep a very close eye on the 20 EMA. We could definitely get rejected by that level, but if we don't, then we can push up to about 47.5K for Bitcoin. RSI in the floor, guys. Money flow in the floor. I said we're likely to see a bounce, and that's exactly what has happened, just as we did here and just as we did right here with the money flow in the floor. Right here in the floor, bounce. Right here in the floor, bounce back to the upside. Right here in the floor, oh sorry guys, let me pull this over, bounce back to the upside. So now we're seeing a bounce once again. So we're crushing it, guys. We're crushing it on Phantom, Matic, and a couple other of our dollar cost average strategy coins here. So let's hop over to our next chart. So here we are on the daily. We have this descending broadening wedge. So this is Bitcoin, guys. So if we can push back above the EMAs, we can head up towards the top of our wedge here. But we have a lot of resistance to break through along the way. If we look at the Bitcoin short positions, we're still seeing an increase in short. We haven't seen a fall off in the short positions yet. I thought if we pushed up, we might see the shorts start to get liquidated. But as of right now, they're not moving too much. But we have had a little bit of push over the last 8 hours or so, 12 hours in the Bitcoin short positions. So let's give our bull run targets for Matic. This is not the correct chart for my bull run. All right, guys, here we go. So our bull run target's the 1.618, which is coming in at 677. Oh, geez, Jax, you're such an amateur. And we have the 2 extension coming in at 1181, the 2.272 coming in at 1767. Look at this, guys. Money flow on the floor, bounce absolutely beautifully, getting back above the EMAs. Very, very juicy in my opinion. All right, guys. So I have closed 50% of my trade. I'll let the rest ride. If we do roll over, then my buy zone is my break even. I'll re-enter with that 50% and get ready to ride it back up. And then if it comes down, we have our buy zone set up again. Oh, I got to put a buy zone here / buy zone. So once we come back down and we hit our first entry, then these entries will be taken away because we've re-entered into our trade. So 226, 206, 175, 151. Scroll down 107 all the way down to 75 cents. I'll probably take that one out pretty soon if we keep pushing up here. Take profit zones 252, 273, 293, 34. If you want access to these charts at all times, as well as 1,000 members talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns, and we have the DCA charts for many projects. Price of a coffee, guys, you really can't beat it. 350 USD. It's very, very valuable for the price. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Sign up to Bybit. That's where I do my trading. All right, peace. See ya. Take care.